Welcome to PartialArc.com. Don't do that.
Welcome back to another episode of Wrath and Story. I'm the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, the Flexible Demeanor, and it is my pleasure to document the many adventures of J. Jones, Andrew Tickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our boys had just survived a dangerous away mission upon the planet of Magaros Prime. Thanks to some ancient Xenos technology and Jay's psychic attunement, our boys managed to uncover the exact location of the treasure ship, the Destined Savior. But they were not the only ones. Elaine, a dangerous psyker and second to the dread pirate LeChuck, managed to uncover the location as well. And she has a head start. It seems the final race is on. Can our boys recover the ship before the dread pirate and his crew? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, looks like your systems are back to normal. Man, that scrambling with that electrical field was crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault at all.
By the way, Andrew, thank you for patching me up. That med kit on the shuttle really helped out.
Yeah, I managed to get you a few wounds back and some shock, and
Yeah, I'm not back up to my full 5, but I am back up to 3 wounds, so I'm feeling a little better. But that, God, a freaking knob hitting you at full speed, that is, my back is gonna feel that for a couple weeks.
yeah, it healed me a little bit better. I'm back up to full health, but unfortunately I only have 2 of my shock back, so that's not great.
Yeah, needless to say, I think it was pretty lucky we got out of that at all. That was pretty bad.
There were like so many orcs.
So many. Okay.
It was really the one that was the problem.
Yeah, truthfully, it was just that one. Those others, seemed, fine for me. I know you took a little bit of that damage there.
Yeah, it's, the tape isn't working so well.
But it looks like you're held together decently enough.
I did grab us some new comm systems, though, so...
Yeah, thank you. I'm just going to slip that in there. All right. Okay, this seems to be working.
All right, we need to go talk to Hardin immediately and also grab Lady Kalia, because we need to go to this place fast.
Yeah, because there is no way that Elaine doesn't know where this place is, like I do, which, by the way, I know where it is, guys. I don't think I said that before. I did, but not
okay,
distinctly.
We need to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Captain.
How was the mission?
It was good. We good news. We have retrieved the exact location of the Destined Savior. We know exactly where that bad boy is. The one hiccup is that
Well, I do not like hiccups.
someone. Yeah, right. Someone also knows.
Do you know Dread Pirate LeChuck?
Oh, no.
I think he knows.
LeChuck is here?
The green lady working for him.
Her name is Elaine. She's a psyker, we think.
Oh, Elaine. Oh, she can do so much better than working for that fool.
You should probably offer her a job. She'd be cool.
Lady Kalia does not like her much.
Ooh, that'd be fun, right? Go back and forth. That'd be cool.
Yes.
To be fair,
I
I
like
still
to hire
kind of want a shooter. Right?
I do like to hire beautiful women. It's one of the advantages of my position.
Well, I feel like she got off the planet just before us, so we need to hurry.
Oh, so LeChuck is in the system now.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's somewhere around here, and Elaine is working for him, as you know, and she knows where the Destined Savior is. We gotta move now.
And you know where the Destined Savior is.
Yeah.
Do you have a map?
It's in my brain, but I can talk.
Oh, this is a brain map situation.
Yeah,
again.
Eldari brain maps.
More brain maps.
Pretty good, but if I talk to the navigator,
I do not know how I feel about the entire treasure hunt is based on maps that are in your brain.
Well, I'm a pretty reliable guy, right? Listen,
I hope you are.
All I need to do is talk to Lady Kalia. I think me and her can work it out, and we can get to this thing just in time.
Is it in the system?
Yeah, it's right on the
Then
fringes.
Lady Kalia will not even be necessary. We're not making any warp jumps.
That's true.
It's in the ice fields around the planets.
Oh, that might be difficult. Well, That's what we have shields for, and we might need to blast some asteroids on the way there.
That sounds good to me.
That sounds good to me, too.
All right, so...
all right. So, but you're saying that his ship may be there?
There's a potential.
Yeah, I guess that Dread Pirate LeChuck is going to be probably somewhere nearby.
Listen.
My goodness.
Listen.
He's a rogue trader who literally calls himself a pirate.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I cannot believe that.
I thought that was like a title you could earn or
No,
something.
that's-
Like
that's
if you
way-
loot enough ships?
That's way more lame.
Yes, I mean, he does loot ships. As a rogue trader, you could do pretty much anything. It's very cool. But he
is
mostly,
pretty cool.
instead of
That is
establishing
pretty cool.
normal trade routes, just robs legitimate businessmen like myself.
like yourself, which
Of
is
course.
crazy. So,
And it sounds like he's trying to steal my treasure.
He is. The only good piece of news is we kind of did save Elaine's life and then saved her again by not killing her. So then maybe points?
So you're saying that a plus side is that you did not kill one of my enemies.
We may have
In
brokered
fact,
a relationship.
by not killing them, they got a message to their employer, and their employer is now on their way to a treasure that I want very much.
I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds bad. So
It's
let's,
because it is.
Yeah, fair. So we could just, forget about it and then now make way for the treasure.
Mercy is not admirable. But we must be off. We will get all of the systems ready to go, and I will place the crew on high alert. Do not worry. I shall handle this ship-to-ship combat. That is not your need. But I will likely be needing to send you on a shuttlecraft with Guybrush. Maybe I'll send some of my armsmen with you as well.
Ooh, that'd be good. And
Boarding
Guybrush, is he, he seems to be well trained with a sword and maybe rope. Does he happen to have any other trainings?
Oh, I did not even know that. No, he was expendable.
I mean, that makes sense, for sure. All right, Guybrush and us it is. And hopefully some other guardsmen that we can bring along.
Yes. I will send you a few. I have a few in mind that fit some parameters I have for those that I send with you.
I whisper down myself, oh man, we're going to get the worst of the worst.
Yeah, we're going to get the worst ones. Okay, well, Captain, thank you so much. We're going to get you that ship. We're going to stop Elaine and Dread Pirate LeChuck. It's going to be good. I feel good about this.
I hope so.
All right. Daniel, we're going to get the shuttle prepped and launched for the destination. I'm going to shut you off and turn you back on.
All right. Just be careful, gentlemen. Know that, once the combat starts, nobody knows quite what will happen.
What do you mean by that?
Well, maybe our ship could take damage. Maybe their ship will take damage. Maybe you'll need to land on the treasure ship. Maybe you'll need to land on LeChuck's ship. I would say don't board this shuttle just yet, or at least be ready to hear some commands and whatnot. I will be taking control of this operation.
Okay, so maybe hold off on jumping on the shuttle right away.
All right, yeah, that sounds fine.
I'm just making that clear. You will most likely need to take the shuttle. If there's going to be any away team, you will be leading it. But
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
so just wait at the shuttle bay and listen.
All right, heading down to the shuttle bay. Daniel, shutting you off.
Okay.
All right, Daniel, switching you back on. We're here in the shuttle bay with Guybrush, and I think they said they were sending a few people over.
There's three folks right there joining us.
Oh,
There's
good.
One of them is a sort of slim-looking guy. He's got a beard. He sort of waves. Hi, I'm Otis.
Otis, good to see you. You ready to go into battle?
Yes, I suppose it should be good. If there's places I could hide, I would prefer that. But I
Great.
can
Good start.
I can ambush. Okay.
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 Who are you?
I'm Clara, and I'm the best damn swordsman you're ever gonna meet.
There we go. I
Got-
like that emphasis and that confidence.
Guybrush, we got a rival for you.
Yeah, Clara and Guybrush. Who can have the best sword fighting capabilities?
Oh, I taught Guybrush everything he knows.
Already know the answer to that.
Indeed. Now, and our last and most capable warrior is...
They call me Meat Hook.
I like the sound of that, Meat Hook.
And you actually look at his hands, and they are actually both hooks.
Wait, does he not have hands? They're just hooks?
He has two hooks. They are sort of cyber hooks that have a little bit of movement built into
Hold on a
them.
second. What's a cyber hook?
It's like a mechanical hand that's a hook and it just moves back and
So
forth.
is the advantage of a cyber hook over just an attached hook that it can go up and down a little bit?
It's got a little bit of a clamping mechanism to it as well, but it's significantly cheaper than a full prosthetic arm.
So clearly these are the employees that the captain has invested the most in. A guy who likes to hide, a guy who's got not fully built out prosthetic hands, and Clara, who fights with a sword.
Who may actually be capable, but the other two, not so sure. This is clearly the A team, not the B team or the C team or even the D team.
Oh boy, Otis, Clara, and Meat Hook. This is definitely the best team. Now, Meat Hook, are you capable with anything other than hooks? Like, do you have any sort of, like, hook attachments for, like, guns or anything like that?
Yeah, check it out. And he picks up, like, this very heavily customized rifle that's, like, got a hook attachment that he, like, hook plugs into.
Okay, he's got some hook attachments. That works.
Yeah, and I can headbutt people, too.
Okay, all right. He's using his head for a couple different reasons.
So give him the hooks.
Yeah.
Give him the hook.
Give him the hooks. Okay, all right, Meat Hook. You got the confidence there. You got the
Sounds
chutzpah.
familiar.
What, giving them the hooks?
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
And then Clara, you've got, besides the sword, you've got like any other... You're just all sword, all day, every day.
Yeah, ranged weapons are for cowards.
And also for people who don't want to die, but hey, if it works out, that's great. And Otis, besides hiding, do you got any weapons on you?
I have a pistol, and I have the las rifle that everyone on the crew is given. I have not lost mine yet.
Have you fired it yet?
Yes, in the monthly weapons training in the targeting range, I've been there.
Otis, how many missions have you been on?
10 simulate.
10 simulated missions.
Yes.
Oh God.
How many combat missions?
This is
the first one.
counting this one?
Counting this one.
One?
Good. All right. This is gonna be good.
He's counting the mission before we're even on the mission.
Oh man.
All right, Daniel, what's going on with regards to the ship?
Well, I can't really see anything, but the yeah, that's a red alert alarm just turned on.
Yeah, that is blaring.
Yeah, that probably means we're fighting another ship in some sort of void ship combat. Oh, yep, no, that's the ship shaking a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
can feel that. Oh my God.
Well, shit. Paging Captain Hardin, when should we disembark?
When I tell you to, be quiet.
Okay.
All right.
Andrew.
I'm sorry. That was very rude of me.
No, it's all right. You're in a very high pressure situation. We totally understand it.
All right, I think we're going to be able to beat their ship, but they seem to be turning something on the treasure ship over there.
Wait, they're already aboard it?
Well, there's something powering up on the treasure ship, so I assume they are on board the treasure ship.
All right.
man.
We need to go now.
Yes, you need to go now. Get on board the treasure ship. I don't believe there are any weapons on there, but if they could fly away with the treasure, I will kill you.
All right, we're going.
That's pretty clear.
All right, we're on our way.
Okay. Okay, everybody on board. Otis, Clara, Meat Hooks. Let's do this thing. I guess.
Meat hook singular.
Yes, that's right. Meat Hook.
We're just gonna call them hooks.
And Guybrush, we are relying on you to fly us straight and true into this ship. You good?
Full speed.
We got it. We got one cannon on this ship.
We got a gun?
We got a gun. Yeah.
Shut up with a gun, Andrew.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Okay, this changes everything. All right, everybody aboard. Let's seal this bad boy up. So I hit the door button and close the shaft.
The door.
The door. Oh, that's what it's called.
And
That's
The
right.
door button closes the door.
Fair enough.
You might call
Airlock.
it a hatch, an
Hatch.
airlock.
That's the word I was looking for.
The airlock seals behind us, and we are ejected out of the ship. I'm
And you,
assuming.
you are actually, the way this works is they just sort of open the bottom of the hangar and you fall out. It's sort of how this works. Hold on.
Okay, that was disorienting for the first.
Express elevator to hell, going down.
That was my stomach is in my throat.
Wow. This is, we've never done a combat drop before. This is a little rough.
How you holding up back there, Otis? He's going to be so
All
helpful.
right.
And as we're flying out, let's take a. I mean, there's no real windows, but sort of looking at the display and just sort of feeling it. Like there are just these two giant, like city-sized ships that are just shooting lasers at each other and ballistic
So
weapons
just, like,
and stuff. Just
blasts like the size of this shuttle are like careening past our ship.
yes,
Is anybody firing at us?
no,
Okay, thank God.
Well, we're also very
Thank
small.
the Emperor.
yes.
They are shooting at cities.
Yeah, I mean, you never know though. So
That's true.
So how far away is the Destined Savior from us?
We'll be there in a couple of minutes. Looking at it, you see that the ship itself is kind of like it's embedded into a frozen asteroid. And about like half of the ship seems to have sort of fallen off, and it's like it's sort of split into two parts, and there's a one larger part and then a smaller little bit that's at the end. It looks like that was the engine, kind of the engine at the back sort of fell off. But this whole thing is it also does sort of leave us an opening to fly into the sort of treasure ship itself. The issue will be that it's unclear how much oxygen will be there.
Yeah, it's unclear for a few of us. I know that both of you don't have to breathe, but remember, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Andrew does need oxygen occasionally. Like, he can't be completely without oxygen.
I
He
can just survive in the vacuum longer than you.
Yeah. That's true. So real quick, Andrew, do you want to do a diagnostics on the ship to see where it's best to enter? I want to get a closer look at this gun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do a tech use check on our visible scans of the ship.
Okay.
See not only the best place to enter and maybe a place that we can reestablish environmental systems,
Yeah.
life support. All right. How difficult would you say this check is?
difficulty 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you have for tech?
I have a 7 for my tech use.
Ooh.
Hot and damn. Okay. Well, I will push a 6. Do I get additional information?
You do get additional information. You see the other shuttle that has landed.
Can we blow it up?
Yeah, you can. The thing is, it had some sort of like limited sort of cloaking system that was engaged on it, but because you were able to push the 6, you're able to see it. It is sort of landed in a specific part of the ship, and sort of looking at your own scans, it looks like it's pretty close to an area that is sealed already that would have at maybe not full life support, but at least it looks like it would at least not be open to the vacuum of space.
That's good.
Gotcha.
And that seems where they likely may have gone. Because we will all need to be wearing rebreathers when we go in here, but we should be able to land right at the edge of the airlock and just get in there and not have to worry about the vacuum. But yeah, we could blow that thing up right now, actually, because Jay, you've been examining the gun that is on this.
I have. What kind of gun are we talking about here, Daniel?
It's like a big ass las cannon.
Sweet.
It's like, like a las cannon designed for ship to ship combat.
Yep, so I power it up and I take aim at the other ship.
Yeah.
I've got a ballistic skill of 10, so does that still apply to this thing as well?
Yes, this is still a ballistic skill.
All
Yeah.
right, here we go.
Okay, it's got a defensive 2.
So I say, Jay, how's it coming with that? And literally right as you fire.
Jay, I've got it! And I just fire it. Well, one of my dice went wild, but I definitely think I got a 6 on my wrath die as well. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 before you include the wrath die, which is a 6.
Cool. So we'll have it not be a critical hit because this isn't quite the same thing. I could look at the vehicle critical hit table, but this is a sitting vehicle, so it's not really the same thing. You destroy it, and then let's have that 6 turn into something interesting. What do we think that is there?
We'll just turn it into glory.
Yeah, with your wrath die being a 6, yes.
Okay.
So just boom, just blow that thing away.
Okay. They were not expecting this. Like I said, there was some limited camouflage on it, and they were thinking that nobody would come over here.
I wonder if there was a Guybrush on their ship.
Well, I mean, you don't know now because it's
Do you think he was a guy who was just dreaming of being like a regular Imperial worker?
But he was
who didn't-
actually a pirate?
Yeah, he was an actual pirate who just dreamed of like, using guns normal and
Man,
like
it'd be nice to just have like a 9 to 5.
he just wanted to work in IT.
Well, it's a vaporized debris now, so I mean...
Yeah, well, he's gone. So we land, I guess.
Yeah. This shuttle is... Well, it's not really flaming because there's not really any oxygen to keep any sort of fire alive. Guybrush brings the ship in. we land. We're lined up with the bulkhead, and now we're going to be able to jump into the ship itself. Make sure everybody's putting on one of these rebreather masks. Should be ready to go. The whole crew.
Yep. Just put on my rebreather. I'm sealing on my helmet as well. Just locked into place.
And I hit the button for the gate for the hatch to go down and say, "Go, go, 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 go!"
And we go as we run into the ship. And well, you do see a little bit of rubble here. You actually do see one sort of corpse that seems to have been like blasted away from the shuttle when it exploded. I don't know if he was a rear guard or whatever.
You see, he is just dead. He was holding like a Sudoku puzzle or something.
Yeah, he was just killing a little bit of time.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
We'll never know his name.
Yeah.
Chad. He was probably a Chad.
Yeah, probably.
Is it okay if he died if his name was Chad? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it. You said it. But
Okay.
You guys got weird things against Chads.
I'm not part of this anti-Chad
says the guy
nonsense.
with apex colorful bird predator
Hey,
syndrome.
they are monsters. Now, let's get our...
So this whole thing is it's abandoned, and obviously there are a couple of skeletons that are still just sort of laying around in here. Who knows how long they've been in here? Yeah,
It looks like some of the systems are still online.
there are still some of the systems online, like barely sort of flickering, just a little bit of energy.
Is there a terminal that I can hack and get a layout of this ship?
Doesn't, I mean, you could try, but the computer systems on this ship are really starting to corrode and die.
I feel like I should try.
I mean, they're probably running on, like, I don't know, 95, Windows 98. You don't know, man. That shit's old. I mean, that could corrupt your system.
Difficulty 5.
You know, if you roll a 1 on that Wrath die, I'm going to say it corrupts your system, and you're running on Windows 95 forever. Is it worth the risk?
It's worth the risk.
No.
No, we're going on Linux.
You're running on Vista. You're running on Vista
Oh, what? Man, you just
forever.
Like, that's the knife in and twist. Like, what the hell? No, we're going a step further. We're running on Millennium.
Oh,
my God.
Ancient. That's what created the Dark Mechanicum.
Well, I didn't roll a 1 on my Wrath die, but I did not pass. So this is just like
yeah.
too
So
fucked
there's
up.
the ancient engines of this thing. Man, it almost feels like it shouldn't still be running, but whatever was running this thing, there's just a little bit of power that's still beating into the heart of this ship. But you do. Besides that, you're not really able to get anything else out of it.
Okay, well, I learned nothing.
That's good.
Where do we go from here?
Well, there's kind of only one way to go. It's kind of a hallway leading forward. I mean, I know normally we like to explore, but there doesn't seem like there's much to explore.
Fair enough.
The thing is, it's still pretty dark, though, so we're going to need to have all of our lights on.
Well, I don't, but...
Yeah, well, I need mine on. So I switch on the light on my suit.
Yeah, and the rest of the crew flick them on, and then Guybrush says, should I stay with the shuttle, or should I come with you guys?
Guybrush. Remember when we were on the planet, Magros Prime?
Yeah.
Remember what I said? That instinct of whether to stay with the shuttle, or at the moment's notice when we need it, to swing in with a rope and a sword?
And I did that, but then you were mad at me.
Yeah, but did you
were
swing
late.
in when we needed it with
You
a
were
rope and
late.
a sword?
I thought I did.
Listen, Guybrush, all I'm saying is you should probably stay with the shuttle, or probably, maybe, we need it most. Swing in with a rope and a sword. But stay with the shuttle. It's totally fine.
I'm getting mixed messages, but okay.
You're going to figure it out, Guybrush. I believe in you.
All right. So the 5 of you, your 3 soldiers and the 2 of you and me, we're going through this darkened ship. We've got our flashlights are on. I guess they're not quite flashlights, but I guess they're flashlights. But
Glow globes?
well, I didn't bring a glow globe.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
They're more just spotlights.
Yeah, there's just lights built into our suits.
Into our
as
gear,
yeah.
yeah.
Into our gear.
I have like a very, a really nice, ornate, beautiful light coming off of my suit.
All the guardsmen would just have them underslung under the...
Yeah,
their
yeah,
las
they're
weapons.
on the las weapons. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to make a stealth check to do some reconnaissance up ahead. My stealth is a 10, so it's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can push a 6 to get more information, but otherwise I have a 7.
Okay, you needed to beat 4.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well, I do, and I can push a 6 to get a little bit more information.
all right. Well, it's less information. It's more that you're stealthing.
Yeah,
but,
that's fair.
You're actually so stealthy that you're able to move forward almost impossibly quickly. You see signs of somebody has been going through this area, obviously. There's like a couple of security doors that have been hacked through. You actually notice that they had left behind like one explosive trap, but you see it.
Good.
And that's your 6. It's like you see a trap. They had left like a trip mine for you guys to go on. And now that you saw it, you could just lead your entire crew around the trip mine.
And I know typically that would probably be like an awareness check, but I think because with pushing the 6, like I see it as like stealth. Because my stealth is good, I know how people would set up things to counter parties. So
Yeah, so you're good. So you're able to lead the crew around. You see that they, whoever has been here before, obviously LeChuck's crew probably, has gotten through 3 security doors as you continue through this. And then you reach what looks like a vault. But the vault door has been swung open. And you're able to see actually inside, and it's actually kind of bright in there, mostly because you see there's a bunch of lights in there already. It doesn't look like there's ship lights, but it looks like there's a pair of glow globes that are in there and a couple of flashlights that are shining around. But it almost looks like it's fully lit because there's so much gold in there that the light is shining off of.
Holy crap.
And is this like gold, like floor to ceiling, just stacks and stacks?
Yes, this is sort of peeking in there. This looks like about a 5-story tall vault that's just packed with treasure.
Wow.
That, words can't describe.
Holy shit. This is the treasure. It's a real thing. This is really a treasure ship.
All right, well...
We're not going to have to die.
Hold on, shut up.
Sorry.
Okay, so
That is a lot of treasure.
So we...
keep your shit together.
Okay.
I think we should... It looks like there's people already in there. Let's flip off our lights and maybe sneak
that's a
in.
good idea, yeah. And we all switch off our lights.
Yeah.
Okay. Meat Hooks, Otis, and Clara, I think you guys will... Let's say like flank right.
Flank right, yeah.
Andrew, you and I, if we can stealthily get up on one of those, I think that looks like, is that a golden statue? Is that the Emperor? Was he playing, oh my God, is he playing baseball in that statue image? Can you see that?
Yeah. Baseball is a almost sacred game.
Oh my God.
Maybe back in the day. It's been forgotten, but this might bring baseball back. I know somebody who could be really interested in this.
Jeez, it really is everywhere. But
oh, man.
Who knew the Emperor? I mean, I guess it makes sense. He was good at everything. But,
where be the great treasure? All of this is gold. I don't give a crap about this gold. And you notice that there is a man who is in the center of the room who's just kicking gold here and there and like moving things back and forth. The treasure be the technology. I could get gold on any planet. And he is surrounded by 6 sort of scurvy dog-looking folks, and by that I mean armsmen. They sort of look like the other ones that you dealt
they've
with
got
before.
like sashes and...
They do have sashes. One's
like
got a peg leg. Yeah.
Cut off shorts.
Yeah. And you also see Elaine is there as well.
Okay.
And she's like, it's okay, boss, okay? I'm sure that's here somewhere. We'll just find it. I could let the treasure burn for all I care, but I need the treasure that's better than gold. It must be here somewhere. Look, you bastards!
Can I make an awareness check to see what the boss is armed with?
Sure.
Okay.
By the way, looking at the boss, there is I didn't quite describe him yet. You heard his voice and you made the right, call that it was the boss. There is a tall man with a huge black beard that's braided into little bits. He's wearing a red jacket and a pirate hat.
Of
with
course.
a skull and crossbones on it.
Wow.
Just going, selling.
Now, I mean, the hat is the thing that's more surprising. The skull and crossbones, I mean, as we know, that's a normal decorative item on every single thing in the 40K universe.
Yes.
That's true.
But it's weird to see the bones. Usually just skulls.
Do you think the
usually-
red hat or the red jacket's too much?
Yeah. It's a lot too much.
So I want to make an awareness check to see what he's armed with.
Okay.
What's the difficulty for this?
2.
He's got his weapons are very gaudy.
Yes.
I pass.
He has a huge axe that's on his belt.
Is it a chain axe or just a regular axe?
Does it look like it has electrical stuff plugged into it?
It does not appear to have any electricity plugged into it, but it looks like it's very sharp
Okay,
and
at least,
very big.
At least it's not a power axe.
Yeah.
Jay, so I'm wondering, can you get a snipe shot on Elaine and just deal with that problem immediately?
I mean, yeah. I can go for the head. You know,
the head.
the way that you solve every psyker problem.
I'll shoot at the boss. We'll tell the other guys to engage the armsmen that are there.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, we probably got to deal with Elaine, don't we?
We have to.
I mean, the captain seemed like there might have been like a history and he wanted to hire her, but
Maybe we can do like, she's a psyker, dude. Like, maybe we can do enough damage to where she realizes she like put her stake in the wrong thing, you know?
maybe.
Maybe killing her boss would also do that.
Yeah, that's probably also the thing.
Let's do that instead.
Yeah. All right, I can get a shot on. We're assuming this is the Dread Pirate LeChuck, right?
Man, maybe we should just tell everybody to shoot at the boss.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Okay, let's do that. So I get on the comms and I tell the other three, all right, all of you are going to take aim at the boss, Clara. When you have an opportunity, charge the boss.
I could throw a knife.
Throw a knife at him. That's good.
But then also charge him.
But then also charge him.
Because the sword is much longer and better than a knife.
Yeah, but then like the knife to begin with.
Yeah, Meat Hook. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, Meat Hook. Do you got that rifle set up?
Yeah.
All right, Meat Hook. We need you to do your meat hookins
Yeah.
and take out that captain. Now, Otis, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Otis.
I there's so much gold here.
Yeah, Otis.
And you actually even look over and you see that he's shoving some
Oh my
stuff
God,
into his
stop
pockets.
doing that right now. Otis. I need you to focus up. The less people that are here, the less gold they get. So if you want more of that gold, we got to get rid of those bad guys. So I need you to take your last rifle. I need you to aim it at the guy in the big red coat and the big hat. Shoot him, all right?
Okay.
Okay? You ready for that ambush? You said
Yeah.
you were good at that ambush, Otis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Can I make a leadership check to try to pump them
I was
up?
gonna. Yeah.
Yes, I was also going to say it. This is a perfect opportunity for you to inspire
My
him.
leadership is not super great.
Leadership is going to be 3 to do a general inspiring. To do better, you're going to need to get a better success.
Would it be
Yeah.
Would it be persuasion? Actually?
No, it's leadership.
Yeah,
would be
this is
leadership.
This is
probably straight
leadership.
up leadership moment. My leadership is only a 3. I'm working my way there.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Here we go. That's only a 1 pass.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens when
Yep.
the ambush begins.
Okay.
I believe in you, Otis. I do. He's gonna be useless. All right. Everybody in position. And I raise my Ranger long rifle. Andrew, what are you gonna do?
Well, I've got my galvanic rifle up, but then like I've got my shock maul basically on standby.
Here's hoping that this giant weird statue of the Emperor playing baseball is going to give us enough cover. So we kind of take position behind it and aim down.
On 3.
1.
Wait. So do we shoot when you say 3, or
On
do you
3.
say 3 and then we shoot?
You open fire on 3.
Yeah,
when
so-
you hear 3.
So when I say 2, be ready, and then when you hear 3, you're going to fire.
So we should just shoot on 2 then?
No, fire on 3.
Oh,
But
okay.
be ready on 2.
Okay.
I already said 1, so I'm going to reset. I'm going to start again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Now we can all make our attacks.
So we get a surprise round, I assume?
Yes, you're going to get a surprise round here.
Okay, Jay, you want to go first?
Yeah. Ranger long rifle on Capitan.
Aiming. Don't forget the aim bonus.
Oh, yeah. So that gives me a +2, which means I have a 12 dice on my ballistic skill, and then I get an additional +2 damage because I have a sniper rifle.
What's the range to them right now?
This room is really big, and he's
It's-
on the
yes.
other edge of the room. Yeah. It's about 100 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have 150 range with this thing, so I'm going to let loose a shot. So I have 12 ballistic skill now. Let's see what I get. What's his defense?
His defense is 3.
Okay.
So that will actually be a 4 for me because it's beyond the its standard range of my weapon.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. I didn't get a single 6. I mean, I do it. I get it, but there's none I can transfer for damage. But instead of rolling 1 extra dice, I get to roll 2 more because I aimed with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
So let's see what I get.
So that's 3 total.
Yeah, 3 total. So, and none of those translate, so I just do a flat 10 damage.
All right. You hit him. You were trying to aim for something better, but you hit him in the shoulder, and he. Wah! But then another bullet's going to fly at him as well from your galvanic rifle.
Yep, so I fire, and you said it was a 3, so I actually need a 4 because it's beyond the standard range of my weapon. Okay. So it goes up in difficulty when it's beyond
Yeah.
the range. I do still hit him, though. I got exactly 4.
Nice.
So I can't push anything, but at least I hit him.
That's
And
important.
and I didn't roll a 1 for my wrath die. And I do get an extra damage, so I get 11 damage, 0 pen.
Okay.
How do the other 3 fare?
You see one shot fly at him. You see one dagger try to fly 100 meters, and it just kind of hits the ground.
Just like ping, ping, just like you just see it like just slide onto the floor.
You see a shot fly from Meat Hook that just goes completely wide, doesn't hit. You don't see anything. Otis does not hit anything.
There is like, after we see these 3 things happen, Andrew and I turn to each other and just have a long beat.
And then a big sigh.
Oh my God. This is our team. This is our team. We're gonna recover. We're gonna figure this out.
Charge!
Oh God.
Actually, but hold on. So you actually explode LeChuck's head.
What?
What?
Yeah. Andrew, your shot was enough to kill him.
Holy shit.
This guy's an orc.
Unexpected.
So it's like delayed. We're just like, oh, damn it.
So I say, arms up! Arms up! Put your weapons down!
Fuck you. And his soldiers start firing as Elaine starts doing something with her brain. I chose LeChuck to be not that strong, but you guys, I wasn't expecting him to... Never mind. Okay. But Elaine is ready to go. What we're going to do is your soldiers are going to engage as many of their soldiers as they can. However, there will be 2 regular armsmen that you have to deal with that are in this room as well.
That's fair.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And Elaine is here as well. Now, these armsmen and Elaine are much closer to where you were. They are 30 meters away from you, generally.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to spend one of my ruin points to make her seize the initiative and have her go first.
Dang.
That's fair.
Well,
Yes.
in the future, Jay, we do have 2 glory, which means that technically we can go at the same time.
Yeah. Or save it for a reroll, which we might need.
Or save it for a reroll, which could be important with brain power.
So she is going to cast Smite, and she's going to do it unbound.
Oh, no.
That means she gets 2 wrath die, which means that it is both better... 'cause
Doubly good or doubly bad.
doubly good or doubly bad.
So for 2 ones.
I want one of these.
Or at least 1-1.
Okay.
Any ones?
She did not roll any ones,
Oh.
no.
Dang.
So,
But did she roll any 6s?
she did roll a 6, but not on the wrath die.
Okay,
so.
okay,
That's good.
So, Andrew, you are going to take some mortal wounds.
Awesome.
You take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, man.
Wow.
As she just sort of reaches out, and you feel your body just sort of like something just grabs like one of your organs and is just squeezing it inside.
One of the few that are
Wow.
left.
Yes.
Does she, like, does anything bad happen? Like, can you perils or anything like that?
She didn't roll a 1 on her wrath die. That's
Yeah.
how perils trigger now.
That makes sense.
That's yeah.
Okay, so, I can put a nice, as we know, Andrew, the weakness of all psychers is a nice headshot. So,
Shoot her in the face.
you got it.
She was grabbing one of my few remaining organs.
Nobody gets to do that to my friend. So I take aim. I am aiming, so I get a +2. So now I have a 12. I am going to do a called shot.
You can't call shot and aim at the same time.
Ah, jeez. I'm still going to do a called shot. Got to go for that head. We know it's the lucky place. I'm going to do one, I'm just going to do the 1 bump, because you can do higher versions of called shot, but it increases the difficulty, like, exponentially. So I'm going to do called shot up to her head. With called shot, I've got a 10 ballistic skill. It's a +2 to the difficulty for the defense. What's her defense?
Her defense is 4.
So then it makes it a 6?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Well, remember, we do have 2 glory, which allows you to reroll any of the dice.
That's true.
So
Okay.
Not the wrath.
Not the wrath, though. Here we go. Okay, so the wrath isn't a 1. That's very important. That was a horrible, horrible roll. Out of 10 die, only 2 successes. I literally rolled garbage. I would
Okay.
like to use one of those glories. Let's do a reroll. Here we go. Oh my God, much better. Still not a single 6. How does this keep happening? But that's a pass. That is a total of 8.
so it gives you 1 extra damage die for the called shot.
Yep. So that means instead of... I would get 2 more because it's a sniper. Oh, I didn't aim.
You didn't aim.
Yeah, so I do only get 2. All right, here we go.
Maybe it would have been better to aim than call
Might have been
shot.
better.
Yeah.
None of those translate. My God, my rolls have been bad. 10 damage.
Okay. She takes a little bit of damage. As you hit her in the leg.
Jay!
I'm going to aim next time.
Jay!
Aiming is the win. I missed her head. I missed it.
And one of the soldiers is going to shoot up at you. with their las gun.
Remember, I'm in cover.
Yes.
We're both in cover, technically.
Yes.
That's true.
So that means the difficulty hit you is up by 1.
It's actually up by a little bit more because when I'm in cover from the shadows, when I'm either in shadow or cover, I get an additional +1 to my defense. So I'm actually a +5 right now.
You're a 5
Yeah.
total, not +5.
Yeah, not +5. I'm an 8. Impossible to hit me.
All right.
Who is he firing at?
You, because they can't really see Mr. Shadows over here.
Ah, damn it.
Well, he can see me. I'm just harder to shoot.
All right. That is going to hit. Oh, it's a 1 on the Wrath die.
He explodes immediately.
No.
Damn.
I believe his gun jams.
Yeah, his gun jams. He doesn't shoot you, his gun jams.
Yeah, so now I believe how that works is he has to spend an entire round fixing his weapon.
Yeah, or he drops it and pulls out another weapon.
Or he drops it and pulls it
But
out.
it's a good thing he doesn't have anymore, right?
Yeah, so he's done. Now it's going to be...
My turn.
Yeah, we're just going to start switching back between you guys. Yeah. So your turn or Jay's turn. No, Jay already did his shot and it was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Come
wasn't...
on, I did some damage.
No, I'm kidding. That's super mean.
So there's like piles of crap everywhere.
It's mostly gold, like I said, and objects. The art is the fancy, just statues, and there's some jewels here and there.
So I'm going to move up. I'm just going to do a regular move, but I'm
Yeah.
still stay behind cover.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire. I'm going to multi-shot at the guardsman.
Okay.
So what's the defense of the guardsman?
The guardsman has a defense of 2.
Okay. So it's 3 because I'm multi-shotting.
Okay. Oh, you're shooting both the guardsmen?
I'm shooting at both the guardsmen, yeah.
Okay.
So isn't it +2 to each of them?
It's +2. Sorry, you're correct. It's +2 for... So it's technically a 4.
Yeah, each
4
of them
difficulty
are 4
now.
to hit each of them.
I get 1 extra die for being at half range.
Gotcha.
For my galvanic rifle. Which would put me about what? Because you said they were 30 away, so with
Yeah.
my 8 move, that's 22 away from them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I definitely succeed. I only, unfortunately though, rolled a 1 on my wrath die. So my gun jams.
Maybe not. Let's look at some complications. I get to choose what kind of complication happens.
That's against the first guy. Cool.
Which means I guess you're not shooting at that second guy.
Well, it depends on what he does to me.
Yeah.
This is at Daniel's discretion.
The universe's discretion. The universe's discretion.
We all know it's that sneaky servo skull.
Jeez.
You have a weapon malfunction. You need to take a action to do a tech use test difficulty 4 to repair your gun.
Oh, man. So basically like a gun jam, but yours is because it's a very special and fancy gun.
So it doesn't fire, right?
It does not fire, no.
And which means I don't fire at the second guy, and now my gun's broken.
Yes.
Excellent.
Damn.
That's-
Time for that shock maul, baby!
Going according to plan.
All right, so I guess it's that last soldier's turn then, because I've already gone.
Yeah. He starts running towards you guys and yells, "Use the frags!" And he tosses a frag grenade up towards you guys.
Oh, boy.
How far can you throw a frag grenade?
Oh, you know what? He might not be able to get quite close enough to you this turn.
So he throws it onto himself. Perfect.
He was at least 22 away.
So the range is 12 meters,
How far does he
and
move?
his speed is 6.
So he cannot reach me.
He can't reach you. Okay, so he moves 6 and starts shooting at you instead.
Okay.
He's getting ready to use the frags. He says use the frags, and then he looks, he's like, well, when we're closer.
This guy's a natural-born leader.
They know, man.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jay.
Low blow. My first round went really well.
Ooh, so that's 3 6s there. Oh, boy. So, okay. Your defense is still 2, right? No, it's 3 because of the cover.
It's 3
okay.
on behind cover.
Okay, cool. You take 9 damage.
That's my resilience exactly. So D3 shock, please.
Yeah, you take a D3 of shock. So you take 3 shock.
I only had 2 shock.
Okay, so you take 2 shock and 1 wound.
I'm down to 3 wounds. just so you
Okay.
know.
Well, this is not good.
Well, I mean, if people actually, shot people in the face when they have the opportunity.
Hey, I'm
just saying,
going to figure it out. And I'm going to figure it out right now because it's the top of the round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, instead of called shot, I'm just going to aim this time at the psychic lady.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. And this time I have 12 to my ballistic skill. And I add +2 to my damage. So here we go. Hoping for some 6s. Okay. That's much better. No 6s. How does this keep happening? The statistics of this is amazing. Okay. That's what, in 24 dice or 22 dice? I got no 6s. Cool. All right, now
With a reroll.
Yeah, with a reroll. And here's some damage. None of those are 6s again, amazing. But all 3 translated, so that's 13 damage.
Cool. She is still just barely standing.
So I take my shots are getting higher, I assume. Like, I'm not shooting legs anymore. I'm getting closer to head.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry, Andrew, I got this. As I fire, and let me know if I can do this.
Okay, let me know.
I want to, like, as I fire off at her, I also lean my gun forward and I hit the switch and turn the light on my Ranger long rifle to potentially pull some attention from the guardsmen that are running and shooting at Andrew.
Not really. There's
Fair
enough light in this. Yeah. I mean, unless you want to say I am no longer hiding. Do you want to say you are no longer hiding?
Ooh. I would not.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That'll
Okay.
really mess me up.
Cool. All right. Make awareness checks. Difficulty 4.
That's not good. I failed and I rolled a 1 on my wrath die. That's bad. Please pass.
I failed. By 1.
And a 1 on your wrath die. I'll take that and turn it into ruin. Thank you very much.
Man!
Yeah, so nothing that interesting's going on. Like, whatever. There's still this fight's going on.
Yeah, of course. Shit.
I'm kind of thinking I'm going to steal the glory.
Seize the initiative?
Seize the initiative.
Yeah.
And act before she does. Is there anywhere that I can take full cover? Like, be out of line of sight completely?
Not really, no. So she's going to use the ruin that you just gave her to trigger a psychic power outside of the normal initiative order.
Man.
I'm glaring at Jay right now. Glaring.
Sorry about that.
You were supposed to shoot her in the head and kill her.
I'm getting closer.
Yeah, life leech. So...
Ugh. Who's she trying to life leech?
Oh,
Person
she's
shooting
not.
her?
She is not close enough to you to life leech. She can't life leech. She has to be within 5 meters to life leech.
Yes.
So instead, she's going to use smite again.
She gonna try to smite me?
Yeah, because you just shot her in the head.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Near her head. Not exactly.
This is true. Oh, that's a 6 on the wrath die and a 1 on the wrath die.
Yes.
Because she gets 2
It
wrath
happened.
die.
It happened.
What's your defense?
My defense is 5.
Okay.
I'm in cover, baby.
So she succeeds, so
Ow.
she hits you. The power is still going to go into effect, so you're going to take 2 mortal wounds.
Oh my god, I'm at 1. I'm at 1 wound left.
Turns out mortal wounds are bad.
Yeah.
And now she has to roll on the perils of the warp table.
Yes.
Just implode, please, and take the 2 guardsmen with her.
So she rolled a 63. So that's
Pretty high.
Yeah. The mystical energies of the warp wash over the psyker and infuse the landscape for 25 meters in every direction. All creatures in the area suffer 3 shock.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say wounds, and I was like, well, that's it for me.
Wait. Am I in range of that?
Are you within 25 meters of her?
I am not.
I'm
in 22 range of the guardsman, but not her.
No, she's next to the guardsman.
Yeah, she was right next to him
Yeah.
at the start.
Then I am in rage and I am unconscious.
Oh, because you're out of shock.
Yeah.
And I'm at 3 wounds. Yeah.
Okay. In addition, the invisible energies flowing through this area greatly increase the potency of psychic phenomenon. Add 1 wrath die. 1 wrath die must be added to all psychic tests. So her psychic powers are now possibly more powerful, but also more prone to cause explosions. She suffered some strain or some shock, but she's not down because she's not out of shock.
What about the guardsmen?
They both go down.
So, like, the shock from that ripple just takes them out?
Yeah, the guardsmen just pass out.
Okay. So since she just went, does that mean it's the top of the turn again?
So she didn't go. She acted outside of the initiative order by using ruin.
Okay, then I am using our last glory as I see Andrew, like, just drop to the ground from that wave of, like, psychic energy, just yelling, "You son of a bitch!" and just cock the gun back one more time and take aim, and I'm going to fire off a shot to try to bring her down.
Please roll well.
Our last glory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6 that I can push. So I only got a 2 on the wrath die, so nothing bad happens there, thankfully. So because I aimed, I had 2, I pushed 1, so I had another, so I have 3 damage die. Come on, baby. Oh my god, yes, a 6 and a 5, so that's 3 extra damage, so that's 13 damage.
You killed her.
Yes!
Oh, man.
So basically that blast, and I see Andrew drop, and I just take aim and just fire right between the eyes.
And she's just like sort of floating in the air, just like twitching a little bit as the warp is sort of spiraling through her, and then just before anything else can happen, before she can manifest any more powers, she just through the head on the ground. Done.
So as that happens, I take no moment. I quickly dive off the statue onto the gold pile that Andrew collapsed on and slide next to him. I go chit, and I look through his pockets for the med pack that he pulled from the shuttle that he used on me.
Yeah.
Pull it out, just grab a couple of the syringes. I think I know what I'm doing here, and just load one up and just quickly try to do a Medicaid check on Andrew.
Okay.
So what do I get from the med pack?
+2.
Okay. Oh. What's the difficulty on this?
So he's
I'm just at 0. I'm not below 0.
so it's going to be 3 difficulty.
Oh, I need some luck here. Oh my god, yes! I did get a 3. I got a 6 on my Wrath die, and I got a 5 on the other. So what can I do with the 6 on my Wrath die?
I mean, the way I would argue it,
Yeah.
since it's a Medicaid check,
3 more wounds?
is that he would not only stabilize me, he would give me extra wounds back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you could get all your wounds. Well, how many?
No,
I would just say
D3
D3 wounds back.
Yeah, you get a D3 on top. Yeah.
Okay, so with that, D3 wounds on top, only 1 more.
I mean, it puts me above 0. That's still good.
And you see that the rest of your crew.
So you're at 2 then, right?
I'm at 2, yes.
Okay.
You see that the sort of emanation of psychic energy that's engulfing almost this whole chamber. I know I said the distance, but turns out it is actually when you killed her, it expanded out even more, engulfing the entire chamber.
Shit.
It looks like your guys are barely standing. Well, actually, you don't see Otis. You can't quite figure out where.
So that
he
means
went.
I get hit by the wave as well. It doesn't kill me, but it
No.
does knock out a bunch of my shock.
Well, yeah, it knocked out your shock from before. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm very low.
and you see that you are victorious, except you didn't notice this before because you failed your awareness check.
Oh man.
You see that something was like stitching the captain, LeChuck, back together. There was some sort of... Yeah, make a tech use check.
What the hell is this thing?
Difficulty 5.
Difficulty 5?
Yes.
Jeez.
I fail, but I did get a 6 on my Wrath.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to say that you don't know anything else except for that some sort of technology is starting to stitch him back together. It doesn't look like he had it, but maybe the technology that he was looking for is
Something in the
So, like,
room?
something in the room is starting to stitch him back together. But you don't get anything more than that. But that 6... Guys! I'm here! And
Guybrush?
and swinging down from on top of the treasure pile. How did he even get that high?
There's statues around the room. This is, by the way, the best use of a 6 ever.
Yeah, and landing at the feet right in front of the dread pirate LeChuck, who's being stitched back together. He almost sort of looks like a zombie pirate LeChuck as his
God.
body is sort of being put back together. It looked like it was sort of normally forming back together, like it was some sort of healing process, but it was like very gross. But then that warp energy started to go into it as well.
Oh, man.
And his body is now starting to mutate a little bit as well, and he's twitching here and there. You won't take me treasure. So the combat's not over.
But
Yeah.
what does Guybrush do when he swings in?
He's able to fly in and just with his sword, he straight up chops off one of LeChuck's arms.
Can we, because of this
Yeah.
disorientation, can
Yeah.
we call this he gets us around, like a surprise round on him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you get a surprise round on the captain who
Sweet!
Yes.
Here's a question for you. Before we initiate this surprise round, I failed my tech use check. Can I do a Xeno Scholar check to see if I know what the hell that thing is?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Also
Okay.
remember your gun is busted.
I know my gun is busted.
Okay, just
We're fairly close to him now, though.
yes, because his corpse was actually moving towards you. That's the thing that you missed. Like he was going towards you.
As it was being restitched
As it
together?
was being stitched back together, he was sort of crawling
Do we
towards
see,
you.
like, whatever was restitching him, do we see, like, his body coming back together? Do we see, like, something plugged into him? Like,
No, it's like some sort of like gray goo almost that seems to be putting his body back together.
Okay. This is new. This is exciting.
This is not. No, exciting is not the word I would use.
That is correct. You are right. It is not. This is
But
horrifying.
the goo was gray until this emanation of psychic energy hit it, and now it's sort of like a gray, but pulsing with like purples and greens as well.
awesome.
Good.
I fix my gun.
Okay, that's what you do in the surprise round. You fixed your
That's
gun.
I do in the surprise round. Is oh no, I need to do a level 4 tech use check to see if I fix it.
Yeah, exactly. A difficulty 4, not
Difficulty
level
4.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Hilarious. I do pass, and I roll a 6 on my wrath die.
Oh,
I'll
baby.
let you fire this turn. That's what you could get. Like, you fix it and you're able to fire this turn.
I am the tech master.
You are. Somebody needs to roll well in this combat.
Yeah, seriously.
Your 2 back-to-backs Wrath 6s has been very helpful.
Yeah. So his body is made up of flesh and this purple goo, and also like some gold is now being incorporated into his body as well. Just like
the
the
hell?
coins are rising up and forming as part of his zombie
Jeez.
body.
Very uncomfortable. I don't like anything that's happening
He's
here.
literally becoming a treasure pirate.
So I will take my surprise shot first, I guess. Since I fixed my gun in literally, like, you looked away and you looked back and the gun's already repaired.
What's neat is like you're like taking aim as it's like fixing itself.
Yeah, my little hands are fixing it in the process, and you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What's the armor on him now, I guess, because it could be different.
His defense is 2. But before you fire, you can't fire yet. I said you could fire, but you can't fire yet because this guy is so friggin' spooky. It's going to be a fear check, difficulty 5.
Oh man, what are we rolling against this? Our willpower?
Against their resolve,
So what was the difficulty?
5. It's very scary.
I can't succeed.
Well, yeah, I can't either. But we have to roll to see if anything. We might get a 6 on our Wrath die.
Or a 1.
I did not roll a 1. Jay, did you roll a 1?
I rolled 2 1s. And one of them was the Wrath die.
Jay, god damn it!
I mean, if you want to put something on me in particular of this failing this fear test, like you can tell me like what mechanically it does, but I do have an idea of like what it looks like.
Mechanically, both of you are going to be at +1 difficulty anytime you're trying to do anything to the thing you are afraid of. But,
And it's a +1 difficulty if we're afraid?
yeah, if you're afraid.
Okay.
So everything you do to it is just, it's slightly more
harder?
difficult. Yeah, because it's scary. I have an idea for that 1 on the Wrath die.
Okay,
Unless
do
you
you
wanted to. Yeah, I was going to say, now that it's becoming 1 with the gold, it sort of actually like merges with the gold and rises out like right next to you. Like it like is like slips through the gold as if it's like swimming through water, and it doesn't have to run up to next to you. It's just this emerge
Like
right next to you.
it looks like part of him is farther away, but that's actually just like
Yeah.
That's almost like a snake shedding its skin.
Yeah, as sort of like this a fleshy, golden, gooey thing arises out of all the coins that are right next to you,
Yeah.
and that's why that is very scary.
And my added to this is
Yeah.
as it rises next to me,
Yeah.
with all the lights reflecting off the gold and the color shimmering off of it.
Oh, no.
I see his like cloak and whatever he is start to like expand out, like ripped and shredded, so
Like
it looks
wings?
like great wings with like many colors enveloping his body. Oh my god! It's its king! It's its fucking king!
All right. However, you still do get your surprise round because Guybrush is able to distract it a little bit before it was able to manifest completely near you. And in fact, actually, it's closer to you, which means it might be easier to hit, but then that also means that it will wail on you as soon as you're done with your surprise attack.
Yep.
So +1 more difficulty to anything you're trying to do to it, but both of you guys are going to get something to do.
I guess I'll roll first. So I'm going to fire at it.
Okay.
And I'm aiming, and it's at short range, which means...
No, like it's literally right next to you. If you would like, you could use your shock maul.
I mean, if it's that close, I'm going to use shock.
Yes.
Because remember, I landed right next to you to
Yeah.
resuscitate you.
You did.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my shock maul then. Do I want to do all out? Because it's terrifying. I kind of think I do.
We're both on like no health, so if it hits any of us, we're going down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's literally what I thought.
To confirm, is Otis, Meathook, and also Clara, are they all completely out from that psychic blast?
Yeah, the psychic blast sort of knocked them out. They're not dead, but they're
just unconscious.
Well, actually, you still don't know where Otis is.
God.
God damn
He's
it,
probably unconscious, but you don't know.
But we got Guybrush.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to do an all-out attack
Okay.
because I feel like if there was any time to do it, the time is now.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So his defense was normally 2. Did it change at all?
No, it's still 2, but it's going to be 1 more
3.
because you're afraid.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I need 6s for days here.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I didn't roll a 1 on my wrath. That was actually not a good roll. I do pass, but I'm not able to push anything.
Okay.
Wow, that was bad. Shoot. Shoot. And none of the extra damage die translate.
So how much damage do you do?
Welcome to the game I'm playing.
7 minus 1.
Okay, his resilience is 9, so.
Damn.
I think we're dead.
So I see you swing and like
Yeah.
crack some like
It just,
gold
like-
off of his body.
It just like passes through coins. Like
Yeah.
it literally just hits coins and coins come off.
Yeah.
and like I start like as if I'm like stepping back in fear and like raise my shuriken pistol like sweating and just open fire on him. I will aim because I'm not moving away from him.
But you're in melee. I don't believe you can aim when you're
Oh
in
god, am I
yeah.
that close?
Yeah, if he's in melee, you're in melee. That was the idea. He wanted to get up close to the sniper.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Is there any type of aim for melee? Or I guess it's all out attack, right?
Yeah, but that's only with a melee
It's
weapon.
only with a melee weapon. Okay, so
Yeah.
then I'm rolling 7 dice then.
Yeah.
Because I have a 7 weapon skill.
Yeah.
All right, and he's difficulty to hit 3 now, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm in fear.
Yeah, you're afraid of him.
That is a 3. But I
Okay.
don't get to translate any dice, so I can't make it at AP 3. So let's see, damage. Nope. So it's 10 damage. So
All right, you do a little bit of damage to him.
now what about Guybrush? Because we know he's alive, but he swung down in the other area. I
Yeah, well, he
guess.
already chopped one of his arms off before he...
Yeah, I factored in some wounds to this guy already
from
from
Guybrush.
Guybrush.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now it's the start of the actual round.
Yes.
I would like to go first.
You got it. I'll
Okay.
let you. You're
So,
definitely better.
so it's the start of the round. So a couple things. One, he is a being of pure chaos, so he generates 1 ruin point at the beginning of every round.
Oh, no.
So he has another ruin point, and he is going to use. He is going to mutate a little bit randomly. His weapons are now dripping some sort of poison off of them. Like his sort of tentacle monster attacks are now poisonous.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters at this point. I mean, I feel like that poison is overkill. But I'm going to try and bash the hell out of this guy.
Yeah.
I need a critical. Need a critical.
You need a 6 on that wrath.
I believe in it. I need it. Got to do it.
Gonna get it.
You didn't think you'd be able to kill LeChuck this easy, did you?
We hoped.
Okay. It's good news and there's bad news.
You
Bad-
hit.
Did
Did you roll a 1 on the
I
wrath
hit
die?
tremendously, but I rolled a 1 on my wrath die. Now it's a weapon that can't jam.
Okay, so you hit, but you are blinded. Let me read the exact description.
Oh
here.
man.
The character attack causes them to become blinded.
I know it happened because the electricity off your
Yeah.
shock maul hits the metal on the gold
Yeah.
on his body. It ricochets into
Yeah.
your electronics.
Yeah. So you have damaged him. Your hit goes through, but you are now blind.
Oh man. What does it do?
Blind? Oh, let me look that up.
I'm sure it's.
You got to medicate to get rid of that too, so that's fun. A character who is blind is unable to see properly. They increase the difficulty check for any sight-based tasks by +4.
So with the fear, we're at you're +5.
All right, let's roll for damage. Need hot. Need real hot.
We need real hot.
That's semi-hot. Kind of lukewarm. That's 11 damage, pen 1.
Oh, he is not quite dead.
Did he take wounds?
He did.
Does
he
he
took
ha-
2 wounds.
Does he have any shock remaining?
Well, he loses 2 shock, right?
I think the maul does something like that.
You take damage to shock
Equal to the wounds that he took.
Equal to the wounds. that
Yeah,
you-
so he took 2 wounds. He's also going to take 2 shock damage.
We're slowly whittling him down. Hopefully. Maybe.
I mean, he could just kill us right now.
Don't say that. We're not going to die. We're going to live. Both of us. We're both making it off of this ship with treasure. And 2 seats on that council. This is going to be good for us.
He's going to attack you, Andrew. He got a hit on you, but it doesn't look like he's going to do any bonus damage. Nope, no bonus damage. So you take 12 damage.
I'm dead.
Okay.
You're unconscious.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
It did more than my remaining wounds.
If damage reduces a character to 0 wounds and fails to kill them outright, the character is unconscious. The unconscious ends with the character recovers any wounds. Any unconscious character is prone, suffers. Okay.
I don't bleed.
Oh, you don't bleed? Okay, that's cool. At the start of your turn, you're going to have to start making defiance checks. Also, the poison on you will not matter necessarily because you're not going to do any more damage. We'll deal with that poison later, but right now you're just going to need to make a defiance check when it comes around to your turn again. Jay, you're up.
So Andrew gets like struck down by this like what golden axe?
Yeah, a golden axe. Yeah.
So like I see you like hit the ground, gold like ripples everywhere.
Yeah.
And like I look up and like my rage from watching you go down like overcomes my fear. Fucking apex bird, I'll show you this! I'll show you death, you dumbass bird! And just jump up at him and just try to shove my shuriken pistol into his pirate gold mouth.
It worked last time.
All right. Here we go. We don't have any glory. We don't have anything.
You have to kill him.
I have to kill him with this. Okay. I jump up, all my rage, gun barrel in his mouth, and try to fucking kill him. Here we go. 7 die. No 6s. But I do pass, and the wrath is just a 5. I got a total of a 4, because his defense is now a 4. I don't get any extra 6s to translate it, so I just have 1 damage die. Here we go. That does translate, so 11 damage.
11 damage?
No pen.
You have destroyed zombie pirate LeChuck.
Yes! Was that literally with 1 damage?
That was enough to destroy him, yes.
God. So basically,
Yeah.
fight my fears, stick the gun barrel right in his stupid bird mouth, and just...
Not a bird.
And basically pull the trigger and blow him out from the back of his head.
Yes, you've destroyed enough of the organic parts left of his body that he just sort of collapses, the gold falls on the ground, and the little gray stuff that was tinged with the purple begins to just sort of fade away. The purple starts to fade away, but there's still this sort of gray goo that's on top of the gold right here.
So I ignore that to immediately jump on top of Andrew, flip him over again, and be like, all right, second time, here we go. And I load up the last
Andrew,
syringe.
you need to make a defiance check, though.
Yes. What stat do I use for that?
To make a defiance check, the character rolls a d6. On a 4 or better, the character is stabilized.
You can do this.
That's a 5.
Yes!
Cool, you're stabilized.
But
you're still unconscious, but you're not bleeding or dying.
Okay, so I flip him over. I grab the last syringe out of the Medicaid pack, shove it in him, and just say, okay, second time's the charm.
Difficulty is 4 because of how much damage he has taken.
Jesus. That is 2 6s and a 5. That is 5.
So you get a wound back.
Yes!
And you're up.
Dying sucks.
Andrew, you okay? Jeez, man, you look...
That was
Bad
a weird
shape.
combination of blood and oil that were coming out of my mouth when I coughed, and oil should not also be coming out of my mouth when I cough.
Libby, you should wipe some of that out, man.
We did it, guys!
Yeah, Guybrush. I mean, pick a time and place. Andrew literally almost just died.
But I didn't I help? I thought I helped. I cut off his arm.
You know what? I'm sorry, Guybrush. You're right. You did help, and you had the right instinct.
What the hell was that fucking black gray goo shit? I don't know.
I don't know. Let me shine the light on that real quick. And can we see what it's doing?
You don't need to roll to see it. It seems to be inactive. If it was doing something before, it's not anymore. It's just sort of like this gray goo that's laying on the ground.
I want to take a sample.
Yeah.
So I take out part of my kit that's part of my Skatari kit, and I take a sample.
Yes, you could do that easily.
Okay. It doesn't do anything when I interact with it?
No.
Interesting.
Is it moving in like the little vial?
No, it seems to be inactive now, whatever it was.
Okay, so I think we did it. I think we stopped the dread pirate LeChuck, who was also a weird treasure, colorful bird god at the very end there, and I think we got the treasure ship.
Jay, we're going to have to... The trips to the shooting range work on some aim.
Hey,
stuff.
I think I got it together there at the end, but yeah, this has definitely not been my best day.
Also, I'm going to Medicae myself to unblind myself because I literally am talking to where Jay is not. And
Yeah, how did you collect that sample, by the way?
So the sample I actually collected was just a bunch of gold stuff on the ground. It wasn't the real thing.
It's just coins.
All right, so what's the difficulty for this Medicae check?
Let's see. Difficulty 3.
Okay.
I'm lucky that I got those.
Yeah.
Were all my best rolls were in the
Yeah.
Medicaid stuff, which is fine.
It's important. Oh, yeah. By a lot. I could push it 6 if I wanted to.
That doesn't do anything, though.
Yeah.
You just fix your eyes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I do a factor reset on my eyes
All right.
because they're mostly mechanical. It's like the Wall-E thing from that old data slate where his like eyes adjust a whole bunch when he gets like new.
That is just disturbing to see your eyes do that.
Zooms in and out and stuff.
Okay. Didn't need to see that.
So I didn't collect the right sample. So I keep the sample
yeah,
that I
you
took.
seemed really excited about it, but I didn't want to say anything.
I keep it and stash it away, all the gold coins I got, and then and whatever else was there, and I go and I take an actual sample.
What the hell happened over here?
Meat Hook, what? We just fought a colorful bird god, and you were sleeping over there?
I just got up, and then I saw some of the other ones were sleeping, so I dealt with them.
Wait, you killed those other guys?
You give them the hooks?
I gave them the hooks.
Meat Hook, knew could count on you.
The bad ones, not the ones that were
Yeah,
with us.
I would hope so. Where's Clara and Otis?
I'm right here. I don't know where Otis is, though.
We should. Hold on, let me tap my communicate.
Oh, I think I saw him when I was running towards the treasure room. I saw him running back towards the shuttle.
Does he know how to fly a ship?
I don't think so.
Guybrush, go now.
Yeah, go.
What? Oh, okay, okay.
I guess Guybrush runs after
Yeah.
him. I'm gonna remember that. Otis, good warrior. Really can rely on that guy. I think.
Sanitation duty for him, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. And I think we did it, guys. I think we got the treasure ship.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to loot this place and figure out everything that's going on, but I think we're done for today. I wonder how the space battle's going out there.
Yeah, we need to get you patched up for real on the ship. I hope it's going well, because if not, all of this will be, for not really. It's
yeah, maybe we'll check it out soon enough. I'm sure it's going fine. Our ship seemed bigger.
yeah.
They also didn't have their captain.
That's
Should be
true. They
pointed
don't have their
out.
captain anymore. We might be able to convince them to
make
give
us
up
captain?
the ship. Huh? Wait, make us captain? You really took that one as far as you possibly could.
I feel like we earned it.
Do you think Hardin's going to give us an entire other ship?
Yes.
We just got 2 ships, kind of. Well, like 1.5.
Ooh, two ships for the price of one.
If we steal the ship that we're fighting, it might just be destroyed. I don't know.
I mean, we literally got him a most ship full of treasure.
The thing is, his rogue trader has been spending the last several minutes punching massive holes in the other ship. I don't know if we really want that one anymore.
I mean, it is a city-sized ship. I feel like it can take some massive holes.
I think maybe we walk before we run in terms of commandeering
I
ships.
want a ship!
We'll get one eventually, but...
Well, let's just go back to the rogue trader and hope it's still there. I don't
Okay.
hear the sounds of space battle going on outside.
So
well,
maybe-
you wouldn't hear most of it because, there's no sound in the vacuum of space.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I guess it wouldn't matter at all that we wouldn't be able to hear the sounds of space battle.
Science is fun, but let's...
I think maybe I'm malfunctioning a little bit from all of that.
Yeah, maybe we should check on that, Daniel. So we'll shut you down and get all this treasure back to the ship.
Yeah, meet you back at the shuttle, turn you back on. Hopefully the shuttle's still there.
Yeah. All right, shut you down, Daniel.
Thanks for listening to this grim dark tale. With Elaine and her captain vanquished, it seems our boys may have recovered the fabled Destined Savior after all. But many mysteries still remain. What was that gooey gray material they recovered? And what additional treasures await them beneath the piles of gold and gems? Well, you'll have to tune in 2 weeks from now to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. And if you've enjoyed this episode, why not leave us a rating and review on iTunes? It would be most appreciated. Our theme song was composed by Kyle Fryer. You can check out his music on SoundCloud. Music in this episode was produced by Kevin MacLeod of Incomptech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. You can check out other similar podcasts on Partialark.com, such as Roll to Seize, a podcast all about the wargame Warhammer 40k and its universe. You can tune into Roll to Seize every final Wednesday of the month. And if you're looking for another actual play podcast with plenty of humor and adventure, check out Friday Night Quests, a podcast much like Wrath and Story, but set in the fantastical and equally hilarious world of Dungeons & Dragons. There you may recognize the familiar voice of Jay Jones, and occasionally you'll hear Andrew and Daniel drop by the show as well, along with many more ridiculous and wonderful characters. Definitely check it out. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partialark. And if you have any questions for Daniel and the boys, send them an email at wrathandstory@gmail.com. That's with the "and" spelled out. We may even answer them on one of our next episodes, so stay tuned. Until next time, goodbye.